Hey, good morning, folks. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, there we are. Only live online morning show. Now, here's how you contact the show: 706-889-9700, right there. Our email address, all the social media ways you can follow the show. It is Mariano Rivera. Mario, let's see, how many times have I been to Yankee Stadium and heard that hollow sound? Now pitching. It is Yankee Day here. I'm sorry, folks. Yankee Day. Now, I'm going to play just 2 minutes. Josh, I want you to remember where we stop on this video, okay? Mariano Rivera, the first ever, what do you think? 706-889-9700, passing by everyone else. The first ever 400, how many ballots? 435, 53. I have it here somewhere. Over 400 ballots, but everyone unanimously. What do you think about that? The first ever to go in the Hall of Fame, and it's his first time on the ballot, correct, Josh? First time on the ballot. Give me number 22. Okay, number 22 here. Mariano Rivera, okay. Roy Halladay, Edgar Martinez, and Mike Mussina elected to Baseball Hall of Fame. Mussina played for the Orioles. It's double stuffed. He played for the Orioles and he played for the Yankees, but there he is, Mariano. So look, remember where we're at, because we're going to play this whole video today, but only like a minute or two at a time. So this is the last time he comes out to the hill at Yankee Stadium. I got a tissue ready, folks. It's that kind of morning, all right? We're going to get to some serious stuff, but for me, as a Yankee fan, I'm sorry, this is it. Take it away, Josh. Play that for just a second.
How's this for drama?
Okay, we're going to play a little more of that later in the show. That's where I wanted to start. It is Mariano Rivera Day here at Yankee Stadium. I got my World Series, couple of Yankee World Series caps. I'm sorry, folks. 425 ballots. The highest percentage at in the past, okay, was 437 out of 440 ballots cast, 99.3% for Ken Griffey Jr. Never was excited about it. He's a nice guy, but Ken Griffey Jr., okay, 100% of the ballots in and counted. Now, you got to keep in mind, this guy came in the majors with the Yankees. Is it 95? When did he come in exactly? But he came in as a starter, and he did not do very well as a starter, and they sent him back to the minors where he worked on being the Sandman. Lights out. Lights out. If this guy came to the mound, it was lights out. Give me number 20. And enter the Sandman right there, number 20. That's the New York Post this morning. Give me the Post. There's the Post, number 21, Perfect Fame. Okay, right there, the Post. And then give me number 23. Okay, so there's the ballot. There's the guy, the first ever 100% voted in. Watched this guy many nights in Yankee Stadium. It was nothing like the electricity. I mean, the joy there, that's his last time on the hill at Yankee Stadium. But I tell you what, the electricity in the air, especially if you were in a playoff games, Texas Rangers, Yankees, many times. In Yankee Stadium, Texas Rangers, Yankees. Sorry, Braves fans, Braves, Yankees, no matter who. When you were in Yankee Stadium, and this guy came out to the hill, the electricity in the air, and this is one of the greatest. This is one of the times I'll talk baseball a little later because I want to talk about this guy here and how pitching changed right here during this era. Okay, it really did change. The bullpen, which has always been something that you rely on. I go all the way back to, Sparky Lyle and the Levi Garrett. Remember that? Okay. So coming out of the bullpen. But this changed pitching, and we'll talk about that. I do want to make a brief note on the ballot. Okay. I want to say how happy I am for Mariano Rivera, Roy Halladay, Edgar Martinez, and Mike Mussina. Okay, I want to tell you how happy I am. I want to tell you also how happy I am that Roger Clemens did not make it in. Okay, only got 59%. I want to tell you how happy I am Barry Bonds did not make it in. Okay, let me give you the rest that were on the list here that I'm so happy did not make it in. Let me tell you how happy I am Andy Pettitte did not make it in. I know he's a New York Yankee. I know he came out there, but, not with him. Sammy Sosa, how happy I am that Sammy Sosa did not make it in. So I just want to give that list. All right, take that down, Josh. Let's get the day started. Let's go with number 8, Ginsburg Watch. Okay. Yes, what are we on? Day 14, day 15, whatever the case may be. We're on Ginsburg Watch. Okay. We need to see her, as the Cub fan would say, we need to see her holding up the New York Times with today's date on it. We just need that. We need that, okay? Here is the logo. Here's the graphic we're not going to put away. Accidentally, okay? Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Fox feels she won't make it past 2019. They have the graphic ready. 1933 to 2019. They don't think she's going to make it past. I mean, hey, she can get 11 more months, but I tell you what, Fox, if it gets December 31st, 2019, you're going to have to change the graphic. But they feel somehow that she may, accidentally they might have put this up, but they feel she may expire this year. She may be gone and we don't know it. And I'm just joking. Ginsburg Watch. We're on Ginsburg Watch, and I'll tell you why. Now let me ask you this question. This is the riddle of the day. And I am amazed with this audience. Amazed with the audience out here. You guys send me stuff that just knocks it out of the park sometimes. Because what I like to do is not conspiracy theory, but I like to think out some things, have some fun with some things, think some things through. Tell me, and we will do this after the first break here, okay? Tell me what number 6. Okay, go with number 6. Okay. All right, you know who that is. Okay, just saying. You're not new. That's the kid Sandman from Kentucky, the Catholic kid there at the Catholic March for Life, as you would call it. That is the fraudulent, phony Indian rebel rouser there that can't tell the truth for nothing. And actually, we were finding out, we don't know that he really served in Vietnam. So we don't know that he's lying about his military record there, and the media just loves to build him up. But anyhow, what is this? Okay. Connect these dots. What is that? All right. Number 8 again. The Ginsburg. Okay, the Ginsburg knife there. Okay, number 8. And number 10. What do they have in common? What's the possibility of the link? And where could this be going? Exactly. Talk about it right during the break, because one of our viewers sent me the scenario yesterday, and I just had to send back well played. I mean, well played. It was I don't think you'll hear this scenario anywhere else, but we're going to roll it out. Hey, I get here, this shutdown showdown, number 5. All right. Number 5, CNN. I told you yesterday, CNN is using the shutdown. This is their card, okay? This is their card. They shutdown showdown with the Donald right there, the wall in the background, the Capitol. And every time CNN switches to a news story, they swoosh this across the screen in a subliminal fashion with Donald Trump. Nancy Pelosi doesn't make it. Now, there's a couple things I think I would like for Nancy to stop doing. And you know me all too well. I get up early in the morning and I watch for some words and some things that they're trying to do to manipulate the people. But understand this. This is Nancy Pelosi, number 31. Understand this. Do you have 31 ready? I know I sent them to you late in the morning. All right. Understand this. If Trump gets away with shutting down the government to get what he wants, he will do this again going forward. He will continue to hold workers hostage to his demands. Nancy Pelosi. And I'm really asking, I mean, not to get angry, so I'm going to say it nice, like I just got out of one of my therapy sessions, right? I'm really asking nicely not to put the word hostage in anything you do, okay? Not to do it. I mean, you would think that these workers have all been rounded up, blindfolded. They're not allowed to know where they're at. I told you yesterday, was it 444 days? Just check me. I don't have it up. 444 days. Check the hostages, okay? Understand this. If Trump gets away, there it is right there on the screen, with shutting down the government to get what he wants. He will do this again going forward. He will continue to hold workers hostage to his demands. That has to stop. You know, and CNN should run right after that, and they should put up there, but they're not going to because they're not a news source, but they should put up there and say, should the speaker be using, you know, language and words like hostage in this situation? You know, at my age, I know kids out there, you don't know about the Iranian hostage crisis. I mean, to come up and have CNN doing like day 33 of this hostage situation, really? Okay. Now, CNN is trying to help. They're turning this into a hurricane, okay, situation, like a natural disaster, okay? So number 36 here at 1:06 a.m. means right out of the box, I think it's 4 a.m. this morning. All right. I sent Josh, and I want to make sure the audience knows out there, I sent Josh like at 7:55 some pictures on some things I was working on at the last minute. So it's not his fault that he's not snapping through with these. But number 36 here, when he gets to it, CNN, okay, here is Nancy Pelosi calling them hostages, all right? Hostages, all right? And to meet demands. I'm going to take these government workers hostages and you'll meet my demands. All right? That needs to stop. And the media is doing that. But here's CNN. CNN is now treating this as, okay? They're treating this as a disaster. A disaster. I don't remember. Now, you'll have to go back. We don't have the staff here to go and do research. But in 2009 and 2010 and 2000 and late 8 and 11, did CNN have some sort of disaster relief impact fund for people that were out on the street at that time during the economic crisis? I don't remember. But because these are government workers and they want to turn this into a disaster, a hostage crisis, they want to move this into a direction. CNN has Impact Your World. Aid for federal workers. Now, what will be next? Willie Nelson trotting Willie Nelson out to do a federal worker aid concert? What will be next? Lefties from the left coast or some of these groups to come out and do a concert for federal worker aid? What's next, huh? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Impact Your World, aid for federal workers. Go to cnn.com/impact. I mean, they're going to help you because you got to see this. Now, go to number 35. Food pantries for federal workers spring up. Sonia Smith, I don't know what I'm going to do to pay my bills. Welcome. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Isn't that what they used to say? That's so old, right? I got the t-shirt, man. Right? Got the ashtray, right? So, food pantry for federal workers springing up. And then number 34, Coast Guard, government shutdown day 33. Coast Guard members relying on food banks, okay? Ultimately, I find it unacceptable, Admiral Carl Schultz said with the Coast Guard. But here's what's next, okay? Who will be the first, all right? The media lives for the next lie and to create a narrative that does not exist, all right? Now, they've been doing this for a long time. Remember Ferguson, okay? The media created a scenario where this young, brilliant black high school student was getting ready to go off to college, and and he was the premier kid of the neighborhood and helped little old ladies across the street. No, he did not go in and rob stores. He did not. No, he did not do anything he was accused of. The media created a narrative. The media creates things, situations, like they're creating this one here. Okay, so what they will do now, they go, it's just like what happened Saturday now at the March for Life. And I'm going to explain to you why this March for Life, they were looking for this situation, okay? And I'm going to tell you this morning why I know the media was looking for this Catholic kid on purpose. I'm telling you, I know they were looking for this Catholic kid on purpose. I don't know, maybe it's been played out in the media. I have a business to run when I get done at 10 o'clock. In the morning yesterday, I spent all afternoon in Clay County, North Carolina. So I have a business to run. I cannot stay glued to everything, but I try. But I'm going to tell you something I don't know if you've heard anywhere else, why I know the media was there specifically targeting Catholic kids. Yes, white Catholic kids. I know why. And we're going to get into that, okay? So here's what the media is doing now. Before I take my first break, get ready. I tell you this yesterday. They have people out there now looking for a picture of somebody. They will lie, okay? Now, if you do not think, now, right now, without giving too much airtime, number 4, I forget this guy's name, this Indian guy here. I forget his name. All right, but we know he's a liar. Nathan Phillips. Nathan Phillips. Thank you, Josh, from the room there. Nathan Phillips. We know he's a liar, okay? We know he's an activist. We know he goes to different marches all over, tries to get himself in a position to where he can get some media and create a problem, all right? And we are finding out now that we don't know that he is the Vietnam vet that he claims to be. I'm going to leave that to the others out there that you're reading on the websites, but pretty sure this guy is a total phony. Total phony fraud, but the media found his picture. Let me tell you what they're looking for. I'll go to break. I know you've heard that 6 times. They are out there now looking for people going through dumpsters. If they're going to look. They got people out there now standing behind restaurants in New York City looking for somebody to throw something out, and a homeless person that they're going to claim as a federal worker. Watch and see. Just like kids in cages at the border, you're getting ready to see the next string of pictures. You will find federal workers they will claim are going through dumpsters. Dumpster diving. Federal worker. Federal worker 2 weeks ago. Dumpster diving today. Only on CNN. Next up. Just saying. So let's take a break. Let's come back. Let's talk about let's talk about, I'm going to put some stuff out that we can't prove today. There you go. I'm going to put some stuff out that will come out in the future, all right? And some things we already talked about in the past. We knew this day was coming. We knew things like this were getting ready to happen, and we know why, all right? Whole list of Democrats going to run. And we got our first gay candidate for 2018. South Bend, Indiana. This would be, make sure I was listening this morning. They were having trouble pronouncing this fellow's name this morning. Go to number 14. Pete Buttigieg. What the hell's his name? I don't know. Launches 2020. Exploratory Committee. South Bend, Indiana mayor is the latest Democrat in race, and he happens to be, and here's his, let's go to number 16, and this is his partner, maybe it's his husband, his wife, I don't know what the hell they call it, all right? But he is the first openly gay candidate. Well, what do you say about that, Batman? Take us to break.